What if I told you there are brand new homes in Winchester with lot sizes up to 20,000 square feet and you can actually park your RV on them? How about that? That is not something you hear about in new construction anymore at all. Most new builds pack homes so tight you can barely fit a patio set, let alone a boat, a trailer, or an RV. But this community is doing the exact opposite. If you've been looking for space, privacy, flexibility, but you still want something brand new, this might be one of the most interesting opportunities in Winchester right now. Can't wait to show it to you. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours to neighborhood spotlights to new things coming here to the Valley. I want you and your family to know exactly what it's like living here before you make the move. Let's get to it. All right, here in just a second, we are going to walk through some of the model homes here at this community. I can't wait to show them off to you. And before we get into it, if you see any of these and you're like, hey, I want some more information, or I want to go see one of those, feel free to reach out. People do it all the time here from our channel, so I would love to help you with that. You can call, you can text, you can send an email, or you can even schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation by clicking a link in the description below that takes you directly to my calendar. Feel free to reach out. We'd love to help and talk to you. Let's go. All right, first up, we have the single-story floor plan here inside of the community. This one is known as the Belmont. It is 2,085 square feet, as it states right here for you. Let's go inside and check it out. All right, keep in mind as we look at these models here, a lot of these are upgrades here, but I'll try to point things out as we go. You've got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms inside of this floor plan, and we've got some vinyl plank flooring coming right through the entry here. And immediately off the entry, we head into bedroom number 1. We've got a sliding door closet here, a window facing the front. All right, and guess what? Got ourselves Jack and Jill bathroom here. So dual sinks, as you're gonna be sharing that. So check that out. Here is the bathroom there with your tub shower combo. And we will head in here into bedroom number 2. This one's built as a nursery. Give you an idea of the space. Plenty of room for a queen size bed or anything there. All right, we will head out of here. And we're back into the main hallway. This is gonna look right into your living space, but right over here across the hallway, we've got some more bedrooms here. Nice little linen closet right there. Some additional storage right here leading to the garage door. It's gonna lead into your garage. And here we have your laundry room. You actually get yourself a little extra space here, which is actually fun. So instead of putting a lot of this stuff in the garage, they've actually put your water heater inside here, as well as your heater and air filter there. Let's head back over here. So we've got guest bathroom here, not attached to the bedroom, so separate. This would be mainly where your guests would go. And you've just got a standing shower inside of this one. And then third guest bedroom is right here. Again, another sliding door closet. No walk-ins here yet. All right, let's head back out to the main living space here. This is so nice and open. Check this out. Here's our kitchen. We've got the shaker style cabinets, electric appliances, as most of our new construction is doing out here, getting away from the natural gas. Check out those upgraded countertops. And you've got a little window above the sink here, so somewhere you can look out, check out your garden or whatnot. Really nice size island. They've got 4 seats here. You could probably fit 5 bar stools if you really wanted to. No walk-in pantry on this one, so this is gonna be your pantry space right here, just something to be mindful of. And heading into the dining space right here, which is also open to your family room. So nice big open space right here with your sliding door. It's gonna take you out to the backyard. So I know I promised you big lots. This is not one of the big ones, but we will show you some aerial shots of that. But check it out, plenty of room for a big dining table. This one seats 6. If you put chairs on the end, it would be 8. You could even go slightly bigger if you had to. And then still room for a nice big sectional there in your family room. And just on the other side here, this is where you're going to have your primary suite. So, good size room here. I've seen larger, but you do have room for a king bed with nightstands on either side, as well as a small seating area. All right, and this heads straight into the bathroom here, where we just have the standing shower. A lot of our builders here are getting rid of the bathtub here in the primary. So right now we've just got the standing shower, dual sinks. There's a look at your vanity. And of course, the toilet room. And here's your walk-in closet for the master. Plenty of room there, and then actually even some additional room if you needed to add something here on this side, you absolutely could. All right, that's it for the tour on the single story. Let me know what you guys think. So next up, we've got the Devon floor plan. This is 2,305 square feet. We're pushing into the 2 stories here, so let's get in and check it out. What we'll see here right off the entry is you have yourself a nice little seating area for your front porch. If you enjoy hanging out there, this plan will offer that for you. And as we walk in here, we walk straight into the open living area. So you've got your family room here right off the entry. Got your dining area as well as your kitchen. So let's check those out. Dining here, kitchen over there. So here is your living area. It's right off the door, so that's just something to keep in mind, right? You've got your front door straight into here, but nice and light and bright. Not a ton of room for a huge table here, if I'm being honest. This round table is kind of probably your best solution. And then we've got our kitchen. Good size island with 4 bar stools there. And again, no pantry here, so we've just got your cabinetry here, but shaker style cabinets. And let's check that out. The sink here in the island, which a lot of people like, so obviously it keeps you engaged with anybody as you're entertaining here in the area. And let's check out the backyard. Told you some of these were gonna have some bigger yards. This one is one of them. Check this out. Got a barbecue area, a table, soccer net, seating area out there, some fruit trees. Check that out. Big lot here, and they get even bigger. Like I said, up to 20,000 square feet. This is only about half that. So you could double that here if that interests you. And that's just not happening anywhere here with new construction. We'll head down this hallway here before we head upstairs and check out what we've got. So stop number 1 is going to be your first guest bathroom. Got our single sink vanity there and the standing shower. I like the black frame they've added there. Bedroom number 1. Heading right inside here. Got your standard size room. Plenty of room for your dresser, queen size bed, and some nightstands. And then this will just take you right into the garage here. And then what you would expect underneath the stairs, you've got some additional storage here. A lot of people love to call that the Harry Potter room. All right, let's go check out the rest. We will head upstairs. All right, as we come upstairs here, we walk straight up to a linen closet here. Lots of space for that for you. And we're gonna head off to the right of the stairs, explore your laundry area. Some upgraded flooring there. That's not what you're gonna get standard, but sink option, as well as some upper cabinetry. And then again, here is kind of the comfort area here. This has got your heating unit and air filter and just some extra storage here. I think that's pretty cool that they started doing that. So it gives you some extra storage options, which is really nice. Across the way, upstairs guest bathroom here. Dual sink vanity, some upgrades there to the floor as well. Actually kind of nice, you've got a nice big window right here to let in some natural light. Give you an idea of what you can see outside. Check out the hills there. And then we've got the tub shower combo right here for you. And we'll head to another guest bedroom here upstairs. This one's slightly larger than the downstairs. Just a little bit longer for you. Obviously they've got bed and desk and a dresser here with plenty of room to walk through. All right, so we are gonna go back by the stair area here and go check out the rest of the bedrooms. Another guest bedroom here for you. Right at the top of the stairs. Some good natural light. Sliding door closet. And off to the primary. Let's check this out. Love what they did with the colors in here. It's actually really nice and big. So what we've actually got here is to the left, immediately as you walk in, this gigantic closet. Plenty of room in here. Check this out. You've even got a little stool sitting in here because there's so much room. I mean, honestly, this could be a whole nother bedroom for you. Clients joke all the time and say this would be a good nursery. So here you go, a good king size bed. You've got nightstands on either side, actually oversized nightstands, and then still plenty of room for your dresser and TV or whatever else you would have in here. Heading into the bathroom, again, we are without the tub. So if you're a tub lover, new construction's getting a little bit harder for you. Dual sink vanity, the shaker style cabinets here. And of course, gotta prove that the toilet is there. All right, what do we think on this two-story? Let me know. All right, here we go. Next up is the Highland. This is 2,449 square feet. Check out that big front porch right here. Nothing to block your way, so this is definitely the one you want if you enjoy the front porch, the biggest of all the floor plans for this one. Let's head inside and check it out. Of course here, shout out to Beazer Homes on these awesome homes. We'll talk a little bit more on the community here in just a moment. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, as I mentioned, 2,449 square feet. So right here in the entryway, and off to the right-hand side, we are going to have a bathroom and bedroom here. So guest bathroom with a standing shower, single sink vanity. We went with the dark cabinets inside of this one. You will get the option on some of that. And we'll be talking on pricing soon, so stick with us here. Downstairs bedroom, right here, could be an office, place for the in-laws. Got a sliding door closet. And we will head down the hallway here. We're gonna have some storage right here on the right-hand side. This one is definitely a Harry Potter room. Goes in all the way, and I'm just gonna go for it. And around the corner, check that out. There is so much storage in here. All right, let's get out of the closet and head into the main living space. So we've got our living room here, stairs there that we'll explore in just a moment. This is going to be your family room. Got your dining area right here and the biggest kitchen out of all of them so far today. Let's go check that out. Check out this island. This thing is massive. These are 4 oversized bar stools, but this island is huge. Has to be 10 to 12 feet long. Sink in the middle of the island. Again, you've got your electric appliances here, so no gas cooking anymore. These cabinets are certainly an upgrade with the glass inserts, but you would have something very similar to what we see here, would be standard. So, cabinetry. And then we've got a nice little spot here. I know if this was my house, this is where all the junk would go. Would be technically kind of a butler's pantry. And then here is your actual walk-in pantry. So plenty of space right there. Leading out to your garage through that door there. They keep those locked so we can't explore that today. But check out all this countertop space. I actually really love the fact that they put the sink right here rather than right there, which is where it would normally be in most new construction. And check out, again, look at all this cabinets or this countertop space that you're going to get here inside of this unit. Tons of it, tons of storage. Nice little window here. Check out your backyard. You can see the mountains from there. I'm sure we'll see those a bit better from upstairs. Pendant lighting, really big space, really cool. And then you've got room for a dining table here. You've eliminated the formal dining room here in most of the new builds. So kind of your casual dining / formal dining right here. This table seats 8. Could probably squeeze in just a little bit more if you needed to. And your family room here. This is an oversized sectional, again with a little sofa table and a seating area over there. Perfect room for your TV. And let's check out that backyard. Just give you a quick look at what we've got here. This one's another good size lot, not massive, but good size. So we've got the vinyl fencing all around. Some artificial turf here. Little cornhole area and brick wall here. And just kind of give you an idea, this would be one of those lots that would have room for RV parking. So this would be your RV parking right alongside the house. Just something to keep in mind that if you were parking back there, you're basically going to be staring at the side of an RV right through those windows. So just something to consider. Always want to share with you the honest truth here. And let's head up these stairs. So 1 bedroom downstairs, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. We'll head upstairs to see the rest, and there is a nice little loft space inside of this one as well. So we're gonna cut off immediately to the right here and get ourselves into the primary suite. So immediately off the stairs here, you've got your primary, some paneled walls there as decor. Again, I told you I thought we'd get a really good look at the mountains from here, which you do. Check that out. Here's the rest of the bedroom. Plenty of room for your furniture. Nice big dresser here. Heading into the bath, dual sinks, shaker cabinets, nice big framed mirror there. Still no tub, just looking at your standing shower here. And toilet room there. We've got some additional storage right here, some linen storage for you. And another absolutely massive primary suite closet. Check this out. Plenty of room in here. All right, now let's go check out kind of this flex space here. Could easily be turned into another little bedroom or office space if you needed it. But for now, nice little loft / bonus space for you. Across the way here is your laundry, some optional cabinets, and then this additional storage area here with your air filter system and your heater in here. Again, just a nice area to put some brooms and things and some storage of stuff you don't really want to normally see. We'll head right here to the right, guest bedroom upstairs. First guest bedroom upstairs. And a sliding closet there. And we will head to the bathroom, which guest bathroom here upstairs, dual sinks. Sticking with the same cabinets all the way throughout. Don't panic about that empty toilet paper there. And your tub shower combo. So again, if you need a tub, you're showering or you're taking the tub in the guest bathroom. Final bedroom here. Going with the car theme inside of this one. Got a little desk area right there at the foot of the bed. And some sliding closet doors. All right, plan number 3. Let me know what you guys think on this one. So now that we've had a chance to walk through the homes here at Carson at Leon Ridge by Beazer Homes in Winchester, let's come back and break this community down because this one is a little bit different. On the surface, it looks like a solid option, but when you really understand the lot sizes, the location, and the price point, this could be a really strong opportunity, or it might not be the right fit at all. So let's break it all down. Let's start off with the pros. And I'm going to start with the biggest one first, and that is the lot sizes. I teased that out at the beginning of this video. And when I say these are big, I mean compared to most new construction right now, these are massive sized lots. You're looking at anywhere from 8,000 square feet to 20,000 square foot lots. That is almost unheard of right now. Most builders today are trying to pack in as many homes as possible, but here by Beazer Homes, you actually have room to breathe. You've got room for a real backyard, a pool, entertaining space, and even RV parking. You can park an RV, you can park a boat, a trailer. If you've got toys, this is the place for you. So if you don't want to feel like your neighbor is living in your backyard, this is a completely different experience. Now let's talk about location. Yes, this is technically Winchester, California, but realistically, this feels like an extension of Menifee. You are right on the border, so you're still close to everything that Menifee has to offer, but getting a better price point because of the Winchester name on your address. And this is a big one. This entire area is being built out right now. There is new construction absolutely everywhere. So if you are thinking long-term, if I was placing a bet on appreciation, this is one of the areas I'd be looking at. And then finally on the pro side, you've got a low HOA at just $99 per month, which is an absolute steal compared to some others in the area. Now let's flip to the cons. First, there is not a ton of shopping or dining nearby right now. As I mentioned, you can hop yourself into Menifee and get there and take advantage of some of all that the shops and restaurants right off of Newport at the 215 freeway, but that's still about 10 to 15 minutes away. So you will be driving a bit. But this is exactly what happens in early stage development areas. There is a ton in the works, and over the next 12 to 24 months, you're going to see a lot of things fill in here. So short-term inconvenience for some long-term upside. Next on the cons, we're gonna touch back on the HOA for a minute, and I said it was a pro earlier because of the price, but for this HOA, you have an HOA, but no amenities. No pool, no gym, no clubhouse. You're basically just paying to make sure your neighbor doesn't park on their lawn or paint their house purple, which, maybe you think is a pro as well. Next up on the con side would be your commute. You're about 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes from the 215 freeway, and with traffic, that can be a bit more of a stretch. So if you're commuting daily for work, it's just something to think about. And then last on the con side is the school system. Here you are designated for Hemet Unified Schools, so that's something to consider. For elementary school, you would have kids going to Winchester Elementary, which is rated a 5 out of 10 on greatschools.org. We use greatschools.org to grade all of the school systems for all of these videos to keep it consistent. So make sure you check that out. It ranks every school individually and gives you reviews from parents and all sorts of additional information. On the middle school side of things, you've got Rancho Viejo Middle School, which is rated a 3 out of 10 right now, and Todd Keats High School, which is a 5 out of 10. So lower school ratings compared to surrounding Menifee, Murrieta, and Temecula. So if schools are a concern, this is certainly a con for you. So now let's talk a little bit about the community and what it has to offer. Amenities. As far as amenities, I gave it away a little bit earlier. There are none inside of the community. This is not an amenities-driven neighborhood. This is a space, land, lot size type of community. So keep that in mind. You're not getting anything for your money, but you are only paying $99 per month for that. And again, that's just going to make sure that the area stays nice and maintained, and your surrounding homes keep a similar style. And I would say for the area, it's money well spent. So now let's move on to talk about taxes, and we'll talk about those numbers. The tax rate is right around 2%, which is on the higher end for the area. A quick breakdown on that, take your purchase price, multiply that by 0.02%, and then divide by 12. That is your monthly tax amount. Yes, it's higher than surrounding areas, but those dollars are going into building out the area, which supports future value and is just going to help the area develop. So in some areas, I would say if you're paying high property taxes in Temecula or Murrieta, they're pretty fully built out. And so maybe it feels like some of that money's not really going anywhere. But for an area like this that is booming as quick as it is, I certainly feel like those tax dollars are going to really good use and you will see a ton of growth over time. So well worth it in my opinion. So now let's get to the part that you've all been waiting for, and that is the home prices. So when it comes to home prices, just a few things to consider. What we're gonna talk about here are base prices. And what that means for you is that these are just for the bare minimum, no upgrades, no lot upcharge, anything like that. So if you do go for one of the bigger 20,000 square foot lots, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. If you start to add in any sort of upgrades, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. So keep in mind, this is kind of your starter price, kind of like buying a car. This is your base model, and then if you want like the Yukon Denali, like the tip top, it's gonna cost you a little bit more as far as upgrades and things like that. The other piece to this too is that these prices do change over time. So if you have watched this and you have thought that these are the right homes for you for any reason at all, please make sure you reach out right away. These homes are sold in phases, and every few weeks a new phase is released, and guess what? Every new phase comes with an increase in price, usually from $5,000 to $10,000. So if you watch this and you wait a few months, these may be $20,000 to $30,000 higher than what you had originally thought. So reach out right away. You can call us, you can text us, you can send an email or schedule a one-on-one Zoom call. Click on the link in the description below and we can hop on and chat about this and make sure that this is the right fit for you. Now let's get to those prices. First off, we've got the Belmont floor plan. That is the 2,085 square foot, the smallest of them all. That is at $669,000. Next up, we've got the Devon. That is 2,305 square feet. That is going to be priced starting at $678,000. And last but not least, the Highland, 2,449 square feet. That's also got the loft. That one is $693,000. So you're actually getting into this community in the mid to high $600,000 with big lots, and that is absolutely huge. Next up, let's talk about solar, because every home in Southern California, every new construction home is required now to come with solar. You don't have the choice. The only choice you get here is you can, one, either lease those solar panels, or two, purchase those solar panels. People ask me all the time, they reach out all the time from these videos, say, Andrew, what should I do? Should I lease or should I purchase? And my honest opinion for you is you should try to purchase if you can. Essentially with the purchase, you can just put that on top of the purchase price of the home, and as long as your pre-approval with the lender will allow for it, it's totally worth it because you're going to basically take that purchase price, roll it into like a 30-year loan, so it kind of keeps things more affordable. Now, the other caveat to solar right now, which is a more recent change with how our electric company works on things, is you can either buy a solar system or lease a solar system with no battery or with a battery backup. Battery backup is important, obviously, if your electricity goes out, it keeps the power on for you. And secondly, and probably most importantly in my opinion, is that it actually helps you from getting ripped off by the electric company. Because the way that solar works is if you overproduce the amount of energy that you are using inside of the home, you sell that back to the electric company. And let's just say for easy numbers, you sell that back to them at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Now let's say the very next hour, you actually are underproducing and you need to use some of the electric company's energy, maybe what you just sold them for 10 cents a kilowatt hour. Guess what? They're gonna come and charge you about 20 cents to buy that back from them. So they're making tons of money off of this. It's kind of their way to get back at people with solar. So you need to have the battery so that you store your own energy. And when you underproduce, you're actually drawing out of that battery, if that makes sense. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out and I can get you some more clarity. Let me get you to the lease and purchase prices. If you're going to lease this solar system, it will be anywhere from $83 to $110 per month with no battery. Okay, if you are smart and go with the battery backup, which I highly recommend, will be $179 per month, all the way to $211 per month. Now keep in mind, that is the lease option. You do not own those panels. And PS, if you go to sell that home, you actually have to convince somebody to take over your lease payment, or you can just pay it out for them, which basically means that you've paid for electricity for them for the next 20 years. So you probably wanna go with the purchase because that will make everything easier for you as well. Now, as far as purchasing these panels go, maybe these prices will shock you, but I do have a creative solution for you here in just a second, so stick with me. If you purchase the panels with no battery, it's going to be $14,000 to $15,000 with no battery. Or you can purchase for $28,000 to $29,000, and that will include the backup battery. Again, it's a pretty big jump, on about $14,000 more to have the backup battery, but it's gonna save you a ton over the lifetime and really prevent you from having frustration when you get the electric bill from the electric company who's just robbing you night and day. Now, let me share with you the creative side to this. Maybe you're saying, I don't want to pay all that money for that solar. Guess what? I've actually talked to my rep over at the builder. Keep in mind, I am not a rep. I don't work for the builder. I'm an independent real estate agent, but I have a great relationship with all of the reps here in the area. I just had a conversation that as of right now, you can't wait very long, but as of right now, we might be able to get the builder to cover the cost of your solar panels for the purchase. That is huge. That means free energy for you. That's really great. Plus, on top of that, we can still get you some additional funds for an interest rate buy down to keep your monthly payment down. So if you want details on that, again, it's not gonna last forever. If you want details on that, please reach out to me. You can call, you can text, you can email, or you can schedule a one-on-one Zoom consultation. We can answer any questions that you have. Click on the link in the description below, and we'll get you all the information that you need. So let's wrap this up with who this is perfect for. This is for someone who wants space. You've got toys, you want RV parking, you want a real backyard, or maybe you're getting priced out of Murrieta or Menifee, but you want to stay close to some of those areas because of friendships and all that you've got going on. This is the community for you. At the end of the day, if you want walkability, amenities, top-rated schools, this is not it for you. But if you want space, land, room to breathe, long-term upside, this is a very strong option. And if you want help navigating this, pricing, incentives, all of it, reach out to me and my team, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.